it might help if I unmuted for the throat chakra this week.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. The throat chakra. Isn't that interesting? Our throat chakra, how it's kept us from communicating for the last 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
extraordinary, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Yes. Good morning, Claire. How are you doing?
Good morning, Nirvana. I am doing very well. The sun is shining and I'm in summer clothing. They're not blue, I have to say, but they're a beautiful green. So,
I I am in my blue, and I've got some blue over here. I've got my calcite, which is what I call Archangel Michael's wing. Look at this wing.
that is beautiful.
Kyanite,
Wow.
sorry, kyanite. Where do I come with calcite? Kyanite.
Kyanite. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
stunning.
that's the back of it, if you can see. So it's flat here, and then over here it's got that bulge of the wing, Archangel Michael's wing.
Michael, yeah, absolutely. Yes, he's sort of always, he's blue, sort of violet, isn't he? So
Yes,
stunning.
yes. And I've got some other pieces, some blue opal, Australian opal here, and labradorite and petersite, and just a little bit of blue energy for the throat chakra. I certainly need it at the moment.
Well, I have this little piece of lapis lazuli, which, in actual fact, is about speaking your truth. It's a stone
Show
that's
me.
about self
I,
expression. It's a very small piece.
Mhm.
It's often used for throat chakra
Yes, that's
rituals.
right.
Um,
Labradorite, right? Is it
no,
labradorite?
lapis lazuli. Have a look because
Yes.
it's a stone or a crystal that talks about
Yes.
speaking your truth and being in your authenticity. So
Mm.
it's a great one for clearing the which I'm about to do, clearing the throat chakra.
Clearing the throat chakra. Yes. So we're now up to our fifth chakra, right? And this is moving up into the upper three chakras. Look, I'm even getting tongue tied. And this is most of the spiritual upper, the spiritual sort of realms, and it starts off in the throat chakra, the energy centers that are all in the uppermost part of the body and are concentrated with the ethereal principles rather than the physical ones.
Sure, absolutely. And of course, because the throat chakra speaks into the ether or the air, this is how we're sort of starting to make that beautiful connection into the ether around us with our spirituality. And of course, the name of it, the Sanskrit name of it is, if I can pronounce it, is vishuddha, and again that means very pure. So
Wow.
it's a beautiful energy to work with the throat chakra.
Yes, Vishuddha. That's right,
Vishuddha.
Sanskrit. And it's a triangle with a circle in the center. That's the sort of symbol, the Sanskrit symbol as well.
Yeah, sure. And the ham is the sound vibration. So it's again, with any kind of exercise that you want to do, if you just hum
That's right.
and
Yeah.
just hold that vibration,
I sh-
then it's a good way of clearing the throat chakra as well.
I should definitely be doing a few hums because I know that my throat chakra is having a huge challenge at the moment. You've also had a couple of challenges with the throat chakra, with
Yeah.
having your throat being affected by electrical fire. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, I had an electrical fire a couple of weeks ago, and it seemed to really get into my throat. And then it developed on and went into this kind of cough and throat, very tight throat. As you can hear, I haven't quite
Mhm.
quite cleared it. But I don't know. It's very, I don't read into the fact that it's all to do with the physical, the emotional, and the connection, the spiritual connection, because all three have caused me for the last fortnight to have issues with my throat and chest.
Mm.
And only now is it sort of starting to clear, which again is coincided with our chats on the throat chakra.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we are dealing with all these retrogrades at the moment, which is Mercury's in retrograde. I read an article that said the time to suit up during this month of June, as we are in for a wild ride, because we have got 5 planets in retrograde, and we've got a solar eclipse on the 10th of June, which is tomorrow, and it's new moon tomorrow. Pluto's in retrograde, Saturn is in retrograde, Jupiter is in retrograde, Neptune is in retrograde. And it's a lot about communication, and it's a challenging time to really have clear communication that comes from people hearing each other from heart to heart, and not inverted into all of these retrogrades. The new moon solar eclipse is in Gemini, which is about replenishing. And the master number of this month is 11, which is about revealing. So yeah, we're definitely in for a quite a ride, during this all these retrogrades.
Wow, a bit of a white knuckle ride, it seems. So yes, strange things happen, don't they, Nirvana, when these planetary changes go into retrograde. Great. I think, certainly for me over the last fortnight, as I said before, there's been a lot of strange things happening. Yeah, do you want to speak in a bit more to the solar eclipse tomorrow, or the moon's eclipse, because it's apparently 2 weeks after the May supermoon.
Yeah.
And total lunar eclipse. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, they say we are in the eye of the storm with this eclipse season. That's obviously starting with the Gemini, and then it will blast open the doorway in an area of our lives, depending on where it falls on our particular rising or sun sign. Oh, look at me, tongue tied again. They say it's a period of endings and turning points take place that can shift our paths forever. So solar eclipse and lunar eclipse can cause our lives to shift rather quickly and intensely, and we need a bulletproof jacket to be steady and calm. So he also refers to a Jedi master suit. It sounds like exactly. I think if you look at the energies going on at the moment, we're in halfway of the year. I'm smack bang into the middle of winter, and you going into your summer, and and it's another year that we're kind of going, what's going on? What is going on? And I feel that with this eclipse, I just feel that there's a shift, that's like out with the old, out with all those things, and that our planet, people are talking about the 5th dimension, and those that are aware, and I don't like creating division, but there's going to be definitely a more of a shift taking place of those who are the truth seekers and the knowers, and the ones that are not. I don't know what you think about that.
I absolutely agree, and it is again about opening to truth, planetarily, and obviously going back to the 5th chakra and Gemini. I mean, Gemini is the sign of of communications, and there is a lot of miscommunication going on at the moment in planetarily, and without sort of talking into anything political, we are being manipulated with communications in so many ways, and that is what I feel with the Gemini being the twins. It's kind of causing this divide, and the gem in I is literally saying, let's split this energy, as you just said, between the truth sayers and between the people that are still stuck in the 3D matrix. So that's how I'm feeling the energy around this.
And you know that the throat chakra on the planet lies in the Middle East. I think they said it's Mount Olive, or Mount of Olives, mountain ridge in Jerusalem is where the throat chakra sits, which is, yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know if
No,
you,
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Hmm.
No. Yes, because
Uh,
there's an actual physical place all over the world regarding the chakras. I think we've shared some of them already.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think some of the affirmations that I'd like to share, I do want to say that that was quite incredible what you shared about Gemini being the communications, because you know that Gemini is my moon sign, my lunar sign, and and I know about communication, and I didn't put the two together. We're into this new moon of Gemini. We're speaking about communication,
Mm.
and obviously the split of communication, and of course with me having a blocked throat chakra at the moment, doesn't sound like it with all my sharing today, but yeah, that's thank you for reminding me of that, because poignant that we waited for 2 weeks, right? And now I love the
Interestingly, that was from the last eclipse. That 2 weeks was from the eclipse to now. So that's an interesting landmark as well.
Yeah.
Or
And
not landmark, but mark.
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like a interesting
What's the word?
serendipitous,
Yes.
that word.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any affirmations or any of those things that we can use, that that we can part off for the person that are listening to this.
Well, I hope you're going to share that beautiful affirmation that you shared in circle the other night, Nirvana, as a sort of an ending to our catch up this week.
Sure, let me just find it. That is quite a
It's powerful.
Okay, so and then before I'm going to end off with our grounding, there's just some of the ones that I and I will put onto our YouTube channel and onto our Facebook page, is some of those affirmations that is: I live and speak my truth. My voice is unique and valuable. I freely and honestly use my voice to express myself. I communicate clearly. I know when to speak and I know when to listen. I advocate myself and stand up for what I believe. So I think that is something I really, really, really need for myself at the moment, especially with where I'm challenged at
So
communicating.
so before you share the last little affirmation that you did in circle, could I just talk quickly and say that the anointing oils are frankincense and lavender for the throat, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on my throat chakra, and I'm going to pop a little bit on yours, Nirvana, so that we have had a bit of anointing this week, because I think we both needed it.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for that. I did forget about the oils. And of course, we know that the color is blue, and we know we're working with Archangel Michael as well, which is a beautiful protection of Archangel Michael, which we can call in. So then to end off with, what I'm going to ask for, the people that are listening to this, is just if you can find a way to settle yourself, please, when you are driving, don't close your eyes, but you can listen and you can share this while you are driving, and just don't lose your concentration. Okay, so just bring yourself to a still place and strengthen your back and feel every worry, anger, or fear fly away. And then as you find that peace, when your mind has cleared and all around you is silent, repeat the following to yourself. I am alive. I am present. I am safe. If you only thought these or whispered them the first time, now try and say them out loud. I am alive.
I am alive.
I am present.
I am present.
I am safe.
I am safe.
And one last time, louder this time and more assertive. Believe in what you are saying. I am alive.
I am alive.
I am present.
I am present.
I am safe.
I am safe.
That is beautiful. And then to end off with the thought, I will say, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I'm changing myself.
Aho to that, sister.
Aho to that. And then people can go to our Facebook page
At MEPSology and our YouTube at MEPSologies or MEPS, M.E.P.S.
Correct. And they can subscribe, ring that little bell, and so that you can get notifications each week that we are uploading our new chat and catch up. We are going through the chakras at the moment. We've got 2 more to go. And we really would love your input about where you are stuck in communication, right, Claire?
Absolutely. Please communicate. Please communicate. As Nirvana shared, there's a lot of planets in retrograde at the moment. So it would be great for you to communicate with us, lean into us, ask us any questions about anything we've discussed. Even if you've listened to our previous catch-ups, we'd love to hear and talk to you.
Absolutely. And we are definitely here for you to lean in, and also to, if you are needing some support, we are happy to be a soundboard or to be an ear, in any of the challenges you are dealing with, starting with the base chakra. And, we are at the moment with communication. So at MEPSology, and please share as well, please, to people that you think this would help. And thank you so much. Nice to catch up with you. And for next week, we're dealing with intuition, the third eye, which is our 6th chakra.
Looking forward to that. We'll be bringing my cards for anybody that wants to lean in on next week and have a card reading. Please do so.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like fun. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I might bring out a pack as well. Maybe we can try and to see if we can get the live, the live session working. So, but we'll talk about that and to get all those gremlins out of the way. Thank you, Claire. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you next week.
Namaste, Nirvana.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Bye.